Hello and welcome back. Today's video is on your pre-op appointment at Luton and Dunstable Hospital for bariatric surgery. My appointment came through and it was for 4 weeks before my operation day. It was last Thursday. I had two appointments at 10:30 and 11:30. As you know, we live sort of 200 miles away from the hospital, so it's an early start for us. So off we went to the hospital. My 10:30 appointment was a group appointment. I was called in with about 6 or 7 other people that are having the operation in the near future. We were given a talk by the bariatric nurse. She told us about things that will happen after surgery, things that will happen before surgery. She gave everybody a prescription for an injection that you need to take before surgery. Obviously when you go for surgery you'll be explained this in more detail. I wasn't given a prescription because there was a query on the medication that I already take and the dose of medication that I will need to take, so my prescription will be posted out to me and then I will have to exchange it for the medication at my local hospital. So we were told that we have to arrive on time. If we don't arrive on time then our surgery will be cancelled. My time is 7 o'clock in the morning, so I need to be there exactly on 7 o'clock in the morning. We were told what to expect on the day. Obviously you may have different experience, but I was told that we go in and wait and then we're collected and taken for surgery. After the surgery you will be on ward 22. That is where all the bariatric surgery patients go, so you'll all be in a group together, which is good for support and things like that. She said that you are encouraged to move around and be active as soon as possible after surgery, and basically the quicker you move around the quicker you can go home. I haven't been booked a bed in HDU. If they think that you're going to have problems they automatically book you a bed, and I haven't been booked one. In fact, nobody in the group had, and apparently it's a rare occurrence. We were told what to expect pain-wise. You've had an operation. You're going to be in pain. It's obvious. You are given a pain patch, so when you come round, your patch will already be on, so that will help with pain relief. Obviously everyone's pain thresholds are different, but she did say don't be fooled that because you're having keyhole surgery and you have these little incisions in your stomach on the outside, that what has happened inside is major surgery. So don't think you're going to run the marathon the next day, because you're not. Also she said that extreme pain is highly unlikely. So when you get home, she said to listen to your body. If you're in extreme pain and you have high temperature and the shakes, the rigours, that kind of thing, there's something wrong. You should go to your local hospital. We were given a card, and that card is to be given to any medical professional when we're admitted to hospital or doctor surgery, whatever, that has the numbers for the on-call surgical team and all our details basically, so that can be handed over and everything can be sort of liaised with Luton and Dunstable, which is a really good idea. So yeah, we were given that. We were told what foods we can and can't eat afterwards. Basically I think it's a game of trial and error. I think some people can eat things and some people can't. And some people are going to be more prone to what they call dumping syndrome. Horrible word, but yes, some people are going to be more prone to that than others. So I think it's just trial and error thing. But obviously she said they've had people come back after a few weeks of eating Chinese and stuff like that, that after 2 or 3 weeks your stomach, your pouch will not be able to cope with that. You have to stick to the liquid diet. She gave us a sheet which is very clear. It shows you week 1 to 2 what you can drink, week 2 to 4, what you can try, what 3 to 4, right up, you know, it's a comprehensive guide of what you can do, and if you stick to it, you can't go far wrong, she said. So I'm tempted to do that. So yeah, that was a group meeting. Then, I'm sorry if I'm a bit rambly, I'm trying to remember everything and put everything in. I should have made some notes, but I didn't. Yeah, so my next appointment at 11:30, a nurse came and got me. She took my weight, she did my blood pressure, pulse, that kind of thing, like medical checks. She measured my legs for surgical stockings that you'll have to wear on the surgery day, and then she sent me back out into the waiting room. And she also did an MRSA swab. So I had a swab up my nose and a swab in my groin. I think that's just common procedure for any operation or any admittance to hospital. So they just check you, you know, check your bugs. So yeah, then I was called back in by a different nurse. She did my medical history. I'd been given a form at reception when I first arrived to fill in, with like contact details and emergency contact and my next of kin, medication that was on, that kind of thing. So this nurse then went through that form with me, checked that I didn't have any questions, gave me some forms for blood test and ECG, and sent me on my way. So off I went. I had the blood test, ECG, that was it. I was ready to go home. So they were really, really nice. Any questions, you know, they're quite open to answer. They've said if you change your mind on surgery, just phone in, just let them know, just don't turn up. Just phone and say, you know, I can't do it. Anything you want to discuss beforehand, phone them. After surgery, there is a phone number that you can use to get through to the surgical nurses, and they man that on a Monday and a Friday, and for anything that you need to know, or anything you think is going wrong, or any advice, you phone them and they will talk to you, and they don't mind if you ring. She also said that although Facebook and Facebook groups are a very good resource, and they are, and I'm a part of a couple of good weight loss groups and specific groups for Luton and Dunstable, they are not a good place to go for medical advice. So, you know, if you feel like, oh, how's everyone feeling today? You know, did you feel sick after surgery? Blah, blah, blah. How's your pain levels? Blah. You know, how's your weight loss going? Brilliant. Brilliant support networks. And I love the girls on there and the fellas. They're really, really, really supportive. But if you think something is wrong with your pouch, or you think you've got an infection, or something just isn't right for you, go to the hospital. Don't worry about bothering them. Go to the hospital, explain that you've had bariatric surgery, give them your card, and then get checked out, because it's better to be checked out, that you haven't got a leak or whatever, than to leave it to go on and on. So yes, that was the advice she gave us. So yeah, I'm all set for surgery now. Just waiting for my prescription to come through, and then I'm all set, and then off I go for surgery, and I shall be a new woman. So I intend to film as much as possible of my surgery. Obviously not the surgery, because I'll be asleep, but my feelings and thoughts going to the hospital, and how I feel afterwards, and then I will continue for a few weeks after the operation when I'm at home, just doing a little video diary of how I'm doing. So yeah, I hope this video has been some sort of help. I know it's a bit rambly. I don't know if I'm excited or I'm nervous or I'm trying to get all the info in. I don't know what it is. But yeah, hopefully this has been helpful for somebody. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're going for weight loss surgery, well done at taking the first step. And hang on in there. It's a long process, but I promise it'll get there in the end. So yeah, bye for now. See you soon.